All right, Schlockmeisters fans, a review from my previous channel, 80s teen sex comedy classic. It's Hard Bodies. Let's check it out. Grant Kramer plays Scotty, and he's about to be evicted.
Hey, good story. Your history here, deadbeat. That's the story. Adios. Your eviction notice. Signed, sealed, delivered in person.
Courtney Gaines plays his friend Rag.
Son, bro, listen, you got that $100 I lent you?
Come on in, you. Why, you getting hassled?
My landlord wants his rent.
My friend Rag here is multilingual. He's flipping you off in 48 languages.
In the midst of it all are three middle-aged men.
This could be my kind of beach.
They've come to the area to pick up chicks.
Hey, greetings. Hey, I saw you guys moved in. I thought you might like a little help.
I don't think so, but thanks.
But what about your cars? You want me to detail them for you? Chicks around here, they really like them looking good.
Okay, great. Go ahead, detail.
How much are you gonna pay me?
I don't pay for sex.
And I don't fuck fossils for free.
Hey, you know that thing is like a magnet for hard bodies.
Hard bodies? What's a hard body?
Hard bodies, little foxes down on the beach.
They want to hire him.
We're too straight. All we're interested in are hard bodies. And we want you to teach us how to get them. To dialogue them. And BBD them. And for that, you get to run the house for as long as you like.
So he agrees for $600 in the run of the place to teach them how to pick up hard bodies. And apparently it's working. This is Scotty's girl, Christy.
And now for some atmosphere.
Scotty manages to walk in on a band playing. This is, by the way, the 80s metal band Vixen. So he agrees to manage
We'd like
them.
to dedicate this next number to our new manager, Mr. Party himself, Scotty Palmer.
All right, man, right on.
Ashby
But
gets
you
a girl.
remind me of Robert E. Lee. I liked to nickname my men before I fucked them.
Just like that? Whatever became a romance?
What? Ashby, darling. You want romance? Read a novel.
Rounder gets some action too by pretending he's a photographer.
Taking pictures?
Pretty soon all these ladies are topless. Wish I could show you that. Christy's not happy with the photographer.
It must be something chemical when you turn 30.
Well, I don't think it's funny. I think all these guys are jerks, and I don't want to be around them.
Then we'll go for a jog. And then we can come back and make love again until we bounce off the walls.
This guy might get him a new record deal.
I got a new name for the band.
Yeah, good, because that other name, diarrhea, whatever, made me sick. I don't know what you call a queasy kind of guy.
Hard bodies.
Hard bodies.
What are you doing? Why do guys like boobs? Why do guys like boobs? I don't know why guys like boobs, but they sure go crazy trying to get at them, don't they?
Yeah. But they don't do anything. They just lie there.
I know why they like them. Because they don't have them.
They're all going to a party, including the hot dog girl.
I don't fuck fossils for free, old man. I don't fuck fossils for free.
This is Candy. She always talks sexy to guys but never puts out.
Keep your hands off of me!
What the hell is the matter with you? Am I crazy? 1 minute you beg me for it, and the next minute I can't touch you.
Whatever happens, don't stop playing. Deal?
Deal.
He comes to rescue Candy when he was getting aggressive.
I mean it. Leave her alone.
Shh. That's it, man. That's it. All right.
And Hunter goes to Christy and says, hey, you better check out your boyfriend. He's making moves on somebody else. And then Hunter even sends some flowers to Christy.
Come on, tell me, why is Christy so pissed off at me?
You're busted, buddy. She saw you on the beach last night making your moves on Candy.
What?
Hey, Gilbert.
Now, where do you
He goes
draw
to confront
property
Christy
like
that night.
Social timing, I say. How about a drink before you go? Oh! Sorry, you couldn't stay longer.
Looks like the band is going to
John
hit it big.
Hancock on these papers.
What papers?
Rocco got us a gig, opening act at the Forum for the Miss Muscles contest. Yeah!
What facts?
These two fight
The fact
then.
that you're an asshole.
I'm an asshole?
Yeah, you're an asshole.
I'm an asshole?
You're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
You guys want to see an asshole? I'll show you an asshole. Come on.
By this time, everybody knows what kind of asshole Hunter is, and they all give it to him.
I swear to God, Hunter made the moves on Candy, not me.
They make up over a joint.
I only want you.
Well, you know, there's a real easy way for me to find out if you're lying.
The eighth wonder of the world.
For some reason, Rounder's mom shows up.
Roger! Mom? Roger! Mom!
Even Rag gets laid.
Well, well. This is something I never thought I'd say.
Yeah? Well, you looked kind of cute last night, so I figured, what the heck?
I talked to Hunter, and he fessed up, so I guess I owe you an apology.
You don't have to apologize.
Christy's transferring to a local college. They make out, and that's our film. All right, let's talk about this movie called HARDBODIES. It's a kind of a cable classic, typical teen sex comedy from the 80s. It was on cable quite a bit. I saw it quite a bit. I taped it myself on a beta tape, and I saw this one plenty of times with theirs because it was just kind of just a fun, silly sex comedy. It's a little bit nostalgic for me. It's not quite up there with like Joysticks and My Tutor and Porky's and Fast Times, but it was well known. So anyway, the movie is about these three guys, middle-aged men. Actually, I think they're in their mid to late 40s. They're businessmen. They've come to California to spend, I don't know, a week or something in the area near the beach. And they want to pick up chicks. That's what they want to do. One of them, actually, none of them are married as far as I can tell. So they're just there to see what they can do. Well, being older, they don't quite fit in with all the, 18 to 25-year-old somethings out there. But then they meet Scotty, played by Grant Kramer, who's the young hotshot guy. He's about to be evicted from his apartment. He's got no money, no job as far as I can tell. But they see he's very good with the ladies, so they want to hire him to basically teach them how to pick up hard bodies, the hot little foxes down by the beach. The reason Scotty's so good at this is because Scotty's a good-looking guy. If he looked like one of those guys, he wasn't going to get this luck. But because he's good-looking, he knows how to handle the chick. So that's what he wants to do. So basically, he imparts his wisdom on these three guys, and it somehow seems to work. He gets them new outfits, teaches them how to dialogue, as he puts it. And it's ridiculous, but nonetheless, apparently it works. Okay? There's big parties at his place. Scotty ends up managing a band. It's actually a real band. It was the band Vixen, who had some hits in the late 80s, I believe. This was before they were famous, so they were featured here. They played a band called Diaper Rash, which he changed their name to HARDBODIES eventually. There's a little bit of drama here and there with Scotty and his girlfriend, Christy, I think is her name. She's supposed to go back to college in the fall, but Scotty really likes her. At one point, Scotty has to rescue this girl named Candy, who's being overly aggressive by one of the guys, Hunter. She's always talking dirty to guys, but she never puts out. Hunter gets mad at it. And then Hunter ends up... Scotty steps in to stop Hunter from basically, I don't want to say raping her, but... and then Hunter basically fires him and says, I want you all your stuff out of here by noon or something like that. So he's got to go. And then Hunter has a falling out with one of the other older guys. Ultimately, a big party is planned. Hunter even decides to make some moves on Christy, Scotty's girl. It doesn't ultimately work, and the girls all pour wine all over Hunter and make him out to be the bad guy, which he is. The movie ends with Scotty and Christy making up, and Christy announces that she's going to move or transfer to Caltech or Cal, I don't know, whatever, some sort of Southern California school, which is just up the road. So she'll still be around. She can move in with Scotty, and they'll live happily ever after. That's it. That is Hard Bodies. So Scotty's played by Grant Kramer. Courtney Gaines, you might remember as Malachi in Children of the Corn. He plays Rag. I think the most memorable scene he has when he was flipping off those people in 50 different languages, or 48 different languages. Christy Summers is one of the girls. She was in the movie Tomboy and I think a few other teen sex comedies type stuff back in the 80s. Again, this is just an eye candy movie, and it's a literal eye candy movie. There's a lot of lovely ladies in bikinis, and out of their bikinis, there's tons of boobs in this movie. Actually, there's full frontal nudity. In fact, I think we even see Scotty's penis in the beginning of the movie. There's a little wang there if you look closely. But again, it's a trashy, fun, ridiculous, silly sex comedy from the 80s. They made a ton of these. They don't make these things anymore, but I'm glad they're still around in some way, shape, or form. Again, great if you're looking at girls. This is a good one to watch. So it's Hard Bodies. They made a sequel to this, Hard Bodies 2, which I'll review at some point in the future. I think there was only one crossover character, and it was one of the old guys, but he may have played a different character. I can't quite remember, but we'll find out. But anyway, check it out, Hard Bodies. You can get this on DVD. There's a double DVD with Hard Bodies 2. There's also this Sun, Sand, and Sweat Blu-ray, which comes with a Private Resort, which I'll be reviewing this week, I think. Spring Break, which I've reviewed before, and of course Perfect with John Travolta and Jamie Lee Curtis. That one doesn't quite fit in with the other three, but yeah. So this is a great Blu-ray, by the way. I got this, I think, for like $9, although I think it runs much more than that usually. I think I got a good deal on it. But check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. It's Hard Bodies. Watch it. Bye.